you know what, Leonard? Good goddammit, I hope they get struck by fucking lightning.
Your quarters for tangent and for cotangent. Their first quarter and your third quarter, and we manipulate them by multiplying that number.
So,
for outward.
back to Mario.
Also, base it on where
We were
you shift
hanging with
it
Bowser,
to.
why
That's
I
important.
do it
So
like
what we do
that,
is
but I
circle
split it here
vertical
across the
first,
board,
then we put a period,
Necronomicon,
then
and
we
Van
find
Ash
center
manuscript
quarters.
your ass right
Those
now.
quarters give you key points. That's at least for tangent and
Tag,
cotangent.
I'm it.
The final thing is to reiterate that tangent is centered
The matrix
around
on
zero
that, look at
unless
this
you
thing,
have a
polarized,
phase
yeah.
shift. If you do,
Bang.
you center around it
Right
where
there.
you
So,
shift it to.
that
But it does
right
center
to
at zero.
computer.
So take whatever this is, divide by 2.
EM,
positive
electric wave. If it goes
what we're
E
gonna do
to
now is
run the
come
rabbit,
back and look at cotangent,
the rabbit
just a couple examples
population,
there, and then we're gonna be done.
you're going to be
Alexa,
in there a lot more,
what's the
grinding
time?
out a lot of
The
things.
time is
doing some
12:07
things.
p.m.
Thank you.
Alexa, snooze for 5 more minutes, and then start my morning routine.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to necessarily get up early in the morning. You have to figure
Alright,
out
let's
my
get after it.
rotation.
So, we have
Like,
cotangent. 3 cotangent,
you would have to be on
1
these
half
guys,
x minus 2.
because
We're going to go very quickly
repetition
through these. The only differences
is
between
everything
this and
of
tangent
the
is that it's going
AR-15,
to
freedom
be
to bear
looks
arms.
like
If
like
you
graphics
choose to
or
use this
circle.
as a weapon,
But it's going
turn
to
these
be
over and make it a
downward
cemetery
rather
and
than
dimensional
upward climb.
analysis.
So it's going to be
Draw a line here,
decreasing
draw a
graph.
line
The
here.
period is still pi, but it starts at 0. It's not centered at 0.
So,
That makes
like I
it
said,
actually a little
you
bit
collapse a
easier
lot of
on
those thesis
a lot
models.
of
If I
things
could
we're
be in
gonna
your
do.
ear,
Other than
make
that,
this the next class for
because
those
we have this
students in the College of the
downward,
NP
this
problem, the
decreasing graph,
NP,
our key
NP,
points are a little
NP,
different. Our
NP,
key points are not
PT
first
test.
quarter negative
Like,
1, it's first quarter positive 1, and third quarter negative 1. And so that's going to give it its decreasing look. Let's get right into it. The first thing we do with our graphs is we find out whether we have a vertical shift or not.
Well,
That's exactly
that's a little
what
bit of
that
the thing
says. We
because
have a vertical
there's
shift
an
of
anti-up
down 2.
on it. Up, 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 down, up, and down.
After we deal with that,
They
we talk
did
about
good with the
period.
Muon. Where did it
Cotangent
go?
and tangent both have a
Where did
period
it go?
of pi.
Got
How
a
we
good eye.
adjust that, how we stretch
H,
that or compress
shortest
that
distance.
is based on whatever that number is. So we take that period, we divide by whatever the coefficient of x is.
It's not necessarily
In this
us.
case, we
I didn't
divide
look at
by
it like it
1/2.
was my number.
Wait
I
a
looked at
minute,
it like
divided by 1/2 is effectively
I know,
multiplied by 2.
bang,
That's
you,
gonna give us
I
a period
know
of 2
Leonard's
pi.
going to hit me with cost, going to hit me with tan, going to hit me with this. He's going to defend that
What
thesis.
that's done
So
is stretch this graph out.
what I wanted to do is just make it a run.
Horizontal stretch, not a horizontal compression. This is going to make this a
the
little
universe
bit wider.
compresses. There is M2
Twice as
gravity.
wide. And we're going to go ahead and put that on our graph.
Protons
So
on
we're going to go
helium,
from 0
the
to 2 pi.
super
Remember, while
spectrum on
tangent centered at 0, cotangent does not. Tangent, we would have done this. We
I'm
said,
fighting
okay,
for it
pi
right
to
here
the
because
right,
this
pi to the
is
left.
two
Cotangent
neutron stars
starts at
going
0
at
and
it,
just
and
goes
so
whatever that period
orbitals
is.
for a
Very
really long
much like
time
sine and
on
cosine. It's a little bit
M1,
easier.
M2. It makes some jumps when you.
So we've gone ahead and said, hey, if cotangent has a period
I'm just
of,
big
in this case, 2
parasite,
pi
I'm
for this particular
gonna
function,
take it.
then that has to start at 0. So 0 plus 2 pi is 2 pi. This is the start and the end of the first period.
Which means,
if
Hank,
we
I,
have to do another
I'll be
cycle, which I'm
taking
not going to show you,
at least
you go
Director
down
of
to
Information
4
Technology
pi,
or
you
Delhi
add
for the
another 2
day.
pi. Very similar sine and
Got
cosine.
a jail.
So we
I
found
got a
the ends of our
college.
period, 0
I got a
and
few
2 pi. Cotangent
small
starts at 0.
schools in a nice
The
tight
center
area
is
with a
pi,
policing
and now we'll find the
index
quarters.
for a lot of what this does. So that just graphs my dimensional analysis of sectors under stock, a keeping graph.
So we have now
Output.
our ends of our period to 0 and 2 pi. We got the center at pi, and we have our quarters at pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. And we're going to put the important
Intake.
features on
Yeah,
there.
this is
Our vertical asymptotes, which I've shown you happen at
difficult.
the end. So it's
You're gonna want
0
to pull out
and
anything
2
to make
pi.
it better, but would
If
the
we got
brain
another
notice,
cycle,
or would
it'd
it
be
already
at
be dead?
4 pi.
Ah, it would be
Our
three phase. It would
x-intercepts
be
happen
M
at the
N.
centers, just like
My
for
mu
tangent.
went
Only difference
back
is
to the graph on
that,
2.
well, cotangent is the reciprocal. Cotangent starts
Oh,
at 0,
quantum
is not centered at
Like
0.
they
and we
break
do
that rule
a
of
negative
drifting
1,
away or
positive 1,
falling
reverse
in
for our key
because there
points.
really isn't any
So
of
our
that.
x-intercept is
It's not
still
that
the
there's really
center
not
of the
any of
period.
that. This
Remember, the center of the
matters.
period is
It's
now
graphing
at
across the
pi,
board
and we're
on
gonna
fast
put it
index.
where we shifted this.
Drinking at the bar. It's going to factor certain
Now
things
that we
differently.
have
How
our
you
first
act,
and our
what you
third
normally
quarters,
do,
that's
affecting the
what's gonna give
training.
us
If
our
there was a
key
kid, a
points.
dog, a plant, house plant, put a
So
seed
it's
inside
really
here.
important for us to
Bang.
realize that with our
Tan
key
on that
points,
one.
tangent
That
is
marshmallow.
-1 and 1, cotangent is 1 and -1 at the quarters, at the first
I
quarter
wasn't
and third quarter,
at the
respectively. So for us,
eschatology of
our first
born
quarter is
in
pi over
dot
2,
rule.
cotangent
Born
is
in
pi over
dot
2,
rule.
comma 1. That would be the original point on
Hit the
a
sauce,
graph with this
need about
particular period with cotangent. Now we are going to manipulate that. We're going to affect that with a 3. It's going to be a multiplier
Well,
for us.
well, if you're in
but
the
that's how we
Masons,
start.
I
So
just should.
we
I
have
lead with it. I'm like,
went
well, you have
down
an time fraud, work
1.
fraud case.
We found our
No,
period
you got to
of
know
2
what it
pi.
is because I'm gonna hit it on
It's
the
not
index of
centered at
money.
0. It starts at 0.
You're
We
claiming
found the
that
center
not
in
the
our first and
timeline
third
to the end
quarters.
result of
We know that
Shangri-La
our
while
x
fingering
intercepts
your
at the
wife,
center,
keeping her
but
happy.
It's where we shifted this to. This acts like your x-axis. Our key points
Sure
are the
does,
first
when
quarter,
the
but
eye
this is
comes
our
around.
first quarter. And our third quarter, this is our third quarter. And it's going to be -1 and +1 reversed from tangent. So basically first quarter +1
It is
and
A.
third quarter -1.
Who am I
That's
hitting in
what
the
we have
class?
here.
If I hit
Now,
Prometheus, what am I looking at? I'm
happens
seeing
is
that kid right now.
number right
But
there, that factor
I've been
affects your
factoring
outputs.
it for a
We're gonna
while,
allow
Johnny.
that to happen.
I give you Lou here and Bowser and Belial and the rest of them, the evil one. It's well, where is it? That one, we're at the bar.
So there's no reflection here. Really,
Play
there's
a
only
game
3 transformations.
with
There was a
demonologist. I don't know the other
down
mathematician.
2. There was
Wear the
a
red shirt. 2
taking
general
your
body
horizontal,
problem. 3
taking your
general
function
body problem.
horizontally,
Had the hill
stretching
right here.
in
Had
your
a
period
general
coordinate.
here, general
And then
here, castle
vertically
here.
stretching this. So we have our key points at first quarter 1, third quarter -1. That's exactly what cotangent
So
says
yeah,
for us. And
well,
we're
a
going
fifth
to
dimensional
stretch that by
Terminator
a factor
gambit
of
for
3,
me
literally a factor of
is
3. And
this
since we've
stone mill.
shown
It's already
those-
done. Like I said, I'm gonna keep coming
those
back
key
to
points
it.
here in the
M1
first and third quarter,
on Tan or
if you
Kosh
base
or
on where
but they
we
have
shifted,
real
this
programs.
acts like our
LF11
x-axis.
is
This
a
would be
saw
first quarter,
over
column 3.
in one of the locations on the planet Earth when I hit the couple of page
So
book
1,
on
2,
that one.
3.
So
And third
just to
quarter
slide it down.
column
It's a
-3.
fun little thing you can do. It's like I'm hitting the
And about
indexes.
there.
I draw it
And you
out.
can see it. You can
Make
see
it
that
some
this is
gears, an
stretched
alien
out horizontally. That's
spacecraft,
what that period
get back
is. Twice as big as a
to
normal period
Jean
for
Grey
cotangent.
tearing
It's
down
not
the
centered at 0, it
universe.
starts at 0. And now we have our key points laid out.
I
First
like it for
quarter
the secretary if they're graphing me good,
+3
keeps me
because
on
we
the index
stretched
of
it.
it. I don't have to graph my own
And
numbers. I
third
can
quarter
just crank the
column
rock.
-3 because we
And
stretched
well,
it. There's
to be
not
honest,
reflection.
if
There's
you've
only
ever
3
seen my typing or
transformations.
spelling
Now
skills, it takes me a while and extra special work to actually get it so it's tight and pretty. Take your time. You know, there's difference. I did it on purpose about just getting drunk
If
on
you
one
had
of
to
these
do
pages and
another
trying to do
cycle,
it.
Then you would take
And
and
I
add
made money
another
on it.
period to that. So add 2 pi to it, you get 4 pi.
Sign your name in
instead
that
of
ledger.
3 pi,
What's
you
that
pi
mean? It
for
means
sure.
you know how hard that fucking math
And you
problem
get
is,
exactly the
brother?
same look. Yeah, I hope it's making sense. I hope that you're really seeing the idea of basing everything on where you shifted it and the just
Hillbilly
the
spinner
essential
on
nature
the
of
perfect
finding your
square
period
here.
first.
Like I said, just crank another one
Really,
there. Well, you
really
can do it inside
that.
here on Scout.
Because if you have
Like I
that,
said, just a
you
little
understand
chessing
where
board.
it starts. All
Any
of them
game
start
of
at 0
chess.
except for tangent, which is
Well,
centered at 0.
Hydrogen,
If you
helium
understand
stuff.
where it starts and where it stops,
Differentials
you
of
can find your
waves.
center,
The big
course,
collision
everything
happens on
Our key points are
neutrons.
very valuable. We just have to manipulate
Well,
them
it's an
if you
electron.
have a coefficient
Make it a
of that.
code
So,
on
this making sense.
cicada
Let's do one more.
bit blockchain. This thing, because it'll come around on you.
The most
use it against
advanced
you.
coffee
Like,
system
but
is
did
also
you
the simplest.
DP3 make me
Espresso
that
Virtual,
fucking
what
master
coffee is meant
mason?
to be.
It's back to school. Are you finished your list for less ready?
Trying to yell at that computer. Do
Day one
stuff,
and
damn.
beyond ready? Every supply for every class ready?
Yeah. Well, the pack right
All right,
there
if
is
you want
cool.
to try
Like
my
if,
note, you really should.
if a Navy
We're
SEAL
gonna get
looks
right
at that
into it. We're
damn
gonna take
8th
a look at
grader
this. The
and
first
is
thing we're
like,
gonna
are you
identify is what
fucking,
function we have,
you know
what's
I'm serious,
happening
you
to
two.
it. So let's
The
see,
next button I
cotangent.
press.
Cotangent has a certain set of rules that we have to follow, like a period of pi.
That's
Not
my
centered
cake.
at 0, but starts at
Either
0.
one
We're
way or
gonna
the other,
put
legal
asterisks
presidents
to
or
every period,
something. I'm
X
trying to
intercept
stack
in
it
the
up
center.
so
First
it just
quarter positive,
arbitrarily
second quarter negative,
program
unless we
algorithms to the
reflect it or
finish.
stretch it or
So
something.
here's a
So
45,
identify
and it
what
lenses
function
all
you
the
have.
crap
Maybe
on a
picture
straight
in your
line
head.
because that
Then we
thing's
take
gonna
a
bang
look
and be
at if
broken.
we have a vertical
And
shift.
well, EM
This has a
fields
vertical
which send
shift
down
of
pipes.
1. We're gonna write
Fermilab
that down,
on a
and we're gonna
curve
show it.
in a pipe for distances, so they already got that
Then we
distance. They
take
already
our
know
period
through
pi
certain
and divide by
elements
whatever that
on what the
coefficient is. Now,
muon
if it's a little
temperature
awkward, like
differential
pi
is
over
to
4,
programming that
actually becomes a
internally of
little
the crew.
easier.
You
This
have
is
to,
just-
or
this is
just the
cancer
terminal
pies out.
MOS
So,
225.
pi
You
divided by
just,
pi over
throw
4.
that in
How many times is
black
pi over 4?
blue book
55.
that thing. College
4
MIT
times. The
stuff.
pi's cancel. You basically
Bottles
get
are
1 divided
way
by
back
1/4,
on the
which is
timeline
4.
of esoterics, eschatology on this Carl Sagan universe law.
Your period here is 4. So that's a
I hit a
little
lot, I
bit
try to
larger,
record,
not a lot
maybe not
larger,
every
but
one of
a little
them,
bit larger than the normal period of pi.
but
So
I
this
have
is
to
a
get this kind of
horizontal
result
stretch,
out of it
just
when
a
I'm
little
hitting
bit.
M1,
Remember, pi is
M2,
3.14,
AR-15,
and so if
225, right
this
to bear
is
arms
a
on a
little
math
bigger.
problem
So
about the
4 is
First
bigger than
Amendment
3.14.
inside of the
It's
system,
a
drop
slight
the temperature
horizontal
to
stretch. It's
0.
important to know that. It's not a compression, it's a horizontal stretch. It'll make the graph a little wider.
Don't make a graph
So we
this
said
for
up
you,
one,
and if I have
got
to,
it.
I'm
Took
going
our
to.
period,
Because remember, I'm a
tangent,
sharps guy.
and
I was
cotangent have the
on
same period.
something.
It's pi, it's just centered
The rabbit
differently,
kelp
and we
population
divide
is
by that number,
Lorenzo's
we get
coming in the
4.
air.
We're going to put that on our graph right now.
Ben, what,
So with a
42?
period of
Where'd you go?
4,
Oh, you're over here
remember
now. Blink,
cotangent
blink,
starts at
blink.
0, it's not centered.
How do you know it always
Cotangent
went back
period
here?
starts at 0,
You don't know
0
where you
plus
are
4
on
is
that?
4,
Just
the center is
start a
2,
new one.
the
Or,
quarters are
but you'll be
1,
in it,
3,
John.
that's kinda nice.
You will be.
Kind of
You'll be.
nice when you have a pi
Just
in
kinda.
there. It makes it easier. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put our key features. Vertical asymptotes.
What
at
it
the
turns
end,
into is I got a
x-intercept
video
in the
on
center.
the.
Of course,
just
the
started-
x-intercept goes
I
where we
just
shift
started
this axe like your x-axis for all of
April
our key
1st,
points, for all
2020,
of our x-intercepts.
2021, something like that.
So vertical
So,
asymptotes,
or just
great
first start of the year, and I
at the
mean,
start and stop of our
Elon was
period.
on the
We're
tear,
gonna put X
GameStop hadn't
intercept
quite
at the
hit yet.
center,
Oh,
but we
ho,
shifted
ho.
that so that acts like your x-intercept because it acts like your x-axis. Yes, the point is
No,
not
not me,
2,
but let's look at
0,
that snowflake. Where
it's
did you
2,
hit? You hit.
1.
You could have done
shifted
good.
one.
Maybe
That's
you
okay.
did. Maybe
It's
you
just
didn't.
tweaking.
Who do you know the index? Is it
Now that
Hutter's
we
Prize
have
or
that,
Marshmallow's
we deal with our
LSD
key
test?
points. Our key points are
Right?
always given
A
by
marshmallow
the
test,
orders for
LSD
tangent and
test,
cotangent,
ramp it
which
up,
is why we
Stanford.
want to do our period first. It's nice
If
to
I
fill it
got
out.
case study
It
incidents,
ends
I'm just
to
going to
the
bring
center
them
of
up
your
as
orders,
training. I
then
went
those
right
orders
there. They
act
caught a
as your
black
key
guy
points.
at Black Lives Matter as a cop that was undercover. They beat the shit out of him and let the white guy go, and they
So for
smashed his ass
cotangent,
on Fox in the
we have
Box.
first
Sprung up,
quarter
ripped
positive
it
one,
open.
and third
You know that
quarter
unit
negative one.
hurts.
That's exactly what we have
I
here.
do, and I
First
do
quarter
not
is
condone
one
that.
positive
There's a
one,
reason I
third
need the
quarter is on a
information.
negative
That's
one.
what happened.
We're just going to affect it.
I need
by
to evaluate
whatever
whether that's
this
going to
number
be
is. In
good
this
for
case,
the
-1.
Democratic
That
and
factor
Republican
multiplies your
fucking
outcomes.
bullshit. Tied country, state, anything. I have borders, I have systems, businesses are up and fucking running internally inside of there, short of the goddamn demographic. I need
Just
people, I
drop it.
don't
So
need people.
1,
I need the
-1, sure.
numbers you say this
3,
is and track it over
-1.
the
So
system
this
like
is
I did
taking
every
the
night
first quarter
watching the
positive
Fox in the
one
Box or the
reflected it.
Peacock Smasher.
So first
Jim's
quarter
hit
positive
list,
one,
trying to
we're here.
graph off
We
a
reflected
basic
down
index of what he's
here.
telling me the
Remember,
code
it's
is.
all
Pay
based on
attention
where
to
you
it.
shifted to.
Don't
This
be some
acts like
fucking
an
short
x-axis.
inside of
So
there
first quarter,
about your
-1.
business models of beating Bowser and
Third
beating the
quarter,
devil.
+1.
Who knows on the timeline? That one goddamn time, and it might have been fucking
And
stacked.
these are the 3 transformations that we
Downpour.
had. We had a vertical shift up 1, no problem.
SCP,
We have
IMA,
this slight horizontal stretch to make
MD,
it a little wider, and we have this reflection. So it's gonna
CP.
end
And
up
also,
looking
like,
a
students
little
in
like
classrooms
tangent,
do,
but the period's not
but there's
centered
certain
at
rules.
0.
It's like, I'm
Starts
not going
at
to breed
0.
it for you. I'm not going to hold it for you and stroke it into the other girl. Like, I'm on a fucking horse farm. No. Soon you're going to have to figure some stuff
If you
out.
had to draw another cycle, what would you do?
You're
Well, you'd
fine.
take that and
Doesn't
add it
matter.
again. You'd
You
have
will do
8,
this.
and then there
You
would
will
be 6,
understand
you'd have 5 and
skyscrapers
7 as your
here,
quarters. You'd have the
forces,
same
and
exact key
hurricanes,
points for
and
your first and third quarters.
because you will.
And you graph the same thing again and again and again. And that would repeat every
Well, it's an
4.
art because
Yeah,
it's
as a matter of fact,
practical,
is that here for this
useful,
particular function
valuable
mission
art.
period? I
It's,
hope
the
it's
contract
making
is hard.
sense. I
So
hope that
in
you're really
lieu
seeing the
of
necessity
doing it,
identifying
you get a
the function
paycheck.
and
Right?
getting
You know, it's
key
like I'm going to go through your
features.
stuff. Can you
So all we're gonna do
well,
with this stuff
mathematically, we're
is
in a
identify any
void,
vertical
firstly.
shift.
We're not out of the black
No
hole about
Take
general
care of the
relativity
period
being
for
boss.
sine and
No.
cosine, secant and cosecant.
R,
The period's 2
nu,
pi.
mu,
For tangent,
1/2.
cotangent, period's
Yeah,
pi.
I'll feel you.
Be very
I
careful
feel
with
ya.
tangent. The period
Bernoulli's
centers at
in
0.
changing out some
All
pipes
rest
on
of them start
IH,
at 0
limitless,
Kind of the oddball
W
there.
boson.
So take your period and go
Gotta be
to
careful
right
with that
and
one
left
too,
of
because like
0
I said,
by
that
half
math
for
is
tangent.
this,
Cotangent
and it
is
cracks
just
atoms.
add it to
It's
0 and
muon
then we
collisions.
find out the center. Then we
But
find out the quarters.
You come
For
from that.
tangent and cotangent,
You did.
make sure you have the vertical asymptotes
It's going to be
and
older class.
x-intercept in the
They know
center
tangent
based on
numbers
where
are
we
on
shift
failure
to, acting
proofs,
like your
and they're going to expect you to do
x-axis.
some of it by
Our key
graph.
points happen at the quarters.
It
We adjust them
happens
by
in
maybe having them
psychology.
multiply,
We're gonna
but
get
if
something
we
out of
base
it.
all on
I'm gonna.
treating this like an
Really don't.
x-axis here, that shifted version, we get very nice graphs for very little work. For the last time, I hope that you
Good
understand
practice.
that yes, the point is not really
I went 1 a day for 90, and then that solved it for the
because of that
college.
shift, This just acts like your X intercept to
Because
give
I want to
you
make money off that. I can't
really
be in
hope it's
every
making sense.
class.
I hope you enjoy
Can't
the
do it
technique,
from
actually.
every version.
I've seen it work very well for a lot of students.
When you watch
because
blockchain
tends to
from
click and you
MIT
go,
and
"Oh, yeah,
years
that
back,
makes
it
sense. I'm just
doesn't. It's
following
like I
my
need
process.
terms
It's
that
not
are a little bit
magic.
more
It's
up
just
to
finding
date. And
out
it doesn't
my
matter that these are
period, my
old
center,
terms.
my
What it
course,
matters is
and
they're still
using the
practical,
features of
not
these
just
graphs
here,
in the university.
but where he
Well,
would
it makes
have a
sense. We're going to come
mathematical
back with the
conversation.
graphs of secant and cosecant next time.
Well,
have a great day.
The board, being the board, you know, I gotta have that chess piece set up into you running around on the floor. I don't know how you're gonna be able to see it. Like I said, you might need to use my Facebook stuff. You know, weekends, months. It's a M2 that I just immediately throw you into it, and then I graph your weekly, monthlies on service rotations, on bi-weekly jumps right into the stone mill. Here's your marshmallow. If you can figure it out, and it's in there. You know, and then I'm gonna bang you around bar at the bar. You know, right into the program of loading a block. It's pretty simple, right? Make me a birthday cake inside of here. Teach me about transformations and tans and cosines. Okay, well, in there, here's a bunny path where you get to build a lot of this. This is going to be the early geodesics. Like I said, just get you in a ball and throw it out there. It really straight up goes apple tree. Far from it for a certain timeline on systems that phase away from the blinkety clicks in the back of your brain when we were doing Anton, Venom, and Leonard over here doing some of this neutron star click about just what it is, you know. Catch you on the next one.